commission wants 12.
I think it's ridiculous because most of the people I deal with ain't got $12. So I tell the girl out there to just go and do it. Forget about it.
Is it admissible as a scientific reading? And
Well, no, it's not. What we use it for is to set bonds.
oh, okay.
And that's the primary use. But now, the district attorney here did take it up, and they've held that if once he flunked the test, that's prima facie evidence, and they can revoke him for possession of cocaine. But it was never designed for that.
Right.
I never intended to use it for that, and still don't.
Well, one of the things I've come to realize that when Dan and I started, he helped me in business, and he was in the criminal side, and I always thought he had the easy road because with you, a person wants to change, or they used to, or we think they do, when they know they're wrong, they know they're caught, and they want to get out. And the leverage that I visualized for you was the fact that you could say, okay, either straighten up and fly right or go to jail.
No, that's essentially what I did.
Pre-sentencing, pre-trial, and so on. And change should take place most easily for a person under those conditions.
Well, that's generally true, but today it's not true as a general thing. Most of the people I'm dealing with now just plain don't give a damn.
Well, how much of that is from their own individual psyche, and how much is from the fact that they know 99% of them are going to stay in jail anyway because it's a revolving door?
It's both of them.
It's both of them.
Both of them. Of course, we got the jailhouse full out there, but 600 and 700 people out there, which is ridiculous. We've got a good jail right back here, but we had a capacity of about 400 and just outgrew it.
So about 80, a high percentage of them know they're not going to do time even if they get caught doing something wrong.
Well, most of them are doing time now. I wouldn't say a high percentage, but a great number of them are.
But then here these two with no record, and they get in trouble over a minor incident.
Just
An insult, I guess you'd call it almost.
Right. Instant.
And that happens to me. I rollerblade down the side of the road, and every now and then some guy will come see how close he can come to me. I admit I would have the urge to take a 9mm at him, but I don't do it. That's the difference. I don't carry one.
Stifle it. Forgive.
But but our society has changed. It's changed dramatically in the last 10 years. But it points up the need for ethical education or laws of living, or whatever you want to call it. We need it, but Dan's only one person, and he can do so much. And that's the reason I say he ought to write. Now, I don't know where he can get the money to get him somebody to help him write, but he tells me he's writing every day. I don't know whether he is or not, but
Mostly I'm trying to feed my face. I write very little, but I typed that thing there myself today. Got a few typos in it. Took me all day.
Well, you've seen people change under the tutelage of laws of living, is a chance for change for good many times greater than just the chance of the threat of going to jail. I mean, his success rate was good. You were talking about recidivism when we started. He's had good history, hasn't he?
Oh, yes, he's had excellent history.
Is that, how do I get my hands on that for a county to say, hey, here it is, and replicate it?
Well, you can show them that you can take all the printed material Dan has and show them what he can do.
Right.
But I get back to the idea Dan's only one person, and he can't teach the classes and all that sort of thing. And it's got to be written out so somebody else can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you would experience great benefit from having the program. There's no doubt about it in my mind. I think a pretrial release program is an excellent thing.
That was a winner for the community.
The tests we had, and the fact that when they flunked the admit test, they put them back in jail for some period of time. You let them out, and they tested them again, and all the time they were taking the laws of living in jail and some on the outside. But they would finally come around to it. They'd finally learn, and they'd do better.
One boy went back 4 times in that year, but he never committed another crime, just more drugs.
Well, do you know of anyone in the whole United States who could focus in on it? Dan can write and has it in his head, but is there another party that could be employed to